I want to see this bullshit. Oh, I could catch it tomorrow. No, I don't want to catch it tomorrow. That was a dope little piece with you, homeboy. Man, fuck that. I ain't happy with that. But whatever. Good looking out. I like the production. They put together some real TV quality video. That was pretty cool. I'm just not used to being on TV, you know what I mean? But pretty soon I hope to have my own show and then I'll be used to it. You on part two too? Yeah. I was told I was on like two, three, and four, so I was surprised I was even in part one. Hey Kev, can I have your autograph? I'm watching episode two right now. Palm trees, what up? I thought you couldn't see it, man. You took your murder ones off. Now you can beat it. Oh, they say Mac was had no extras. Mac was representing like a real nigga that been through this shit. So I appreciate it. I appreciate it. I see when I hit, I gotta go to get my grill fixed. I gotta get a grill like Loco when I get some money. Man, what up, Lila? Get used to it. Man, Ice T said the same thing. Ice sent me a lot of encouraging text messages, so I'm happy about that. What's good, y'all? What up, Misha G? Your part came off fire. Good looking out, bro. Appreciate it. Host Kev Mac videos. Is that what it said? Or is that what you saying, New Jersey? JR from the Bay Area. Watching part one right now. I'm late. Yeah, you late, man. But my TV said part two wasn't coming out to 10:15. I mean, yeah, 10:15. So I'm like, I could go live for a little while, but I'm looking at the TV. It ain't stopped yet. Oh, that's what it said. That's what's up. That's cool. I know they couldn't figure out a title for me, and so I told them just make up one. I didn't want to be extra out on my title, so I told them make one up for me. What up, Kev? What's cracking? What up? Get him, Jank, my man. Much love from Atlanta. That's what's up. Good looking out. I got you plugged in. I'm hyped. Kev, you look professional, bro, and spoke well. Appreciate that, JR. They made sure they stamped you. That was real love. Good looking out, man. Appreciate it. Part two has Big U and Rockhead interview from Kev Mac Videos. I heard Rockhead was in the alley. I didn't know they had the interview, though. Man, y'all spoiling it for me, but y'all making me excited at the same time. Oh, boy. Hopefully, it's just the beginning of a long road trip, man. It's good exposure, though. Good free publicity for the channel, for me, my partners. That's cool. That's what's up. What up, Mac Heads and Maniacs? We need to get a game going soon. Maybe I'll wait till after Valentine's Day, sometime next week. We need some type of game. Since y'all didn't want to come do the music and shit for Valentine's, we'll just come with something else. Nothing else but up here, Kev. Where's Mr. Goob at, man? Mr. Goob said he was coming on live with me. I don't see Mr. Goob, man. Where's S Mac at? Which one? One of them just texted me, and the other texted me earlier. Oh, there go Goob. Matter of fact, Goob, I could just let you talk to everybody for a couple of hours, man, while I watch this part two, man. I should have had Big U come on here, boy. That would have been off the hook, huh? I didn't think about it, though. Get in first and figure it out later. I'm sure that TV bag is different. No, we already working on some stuff, bro. I'm trying to get in, or if I be positive, shit, I'm in. It's just gonna take some time. South B, good looking out. Lakers game over 218 got me that five banger. Whoa, a 5-10 parlay, bro. That's what's up. Congratulations. I'm doing better now that this COVID is over. Damn. I'm glad you got over it, Richard. Jerry Crow dripping on that Raiders starter. Oh, there go Big U right there. I'm Big U, Hannibal, anybody unique, Big U, big draws, everything. The leader. Born in 68. I seen it and live it. Go watching the stock market. Queen says we got this. Kev, what was the show on FX? Did it feature you? I don't have TV. Smart man. Smart man. But then again, you're missing out on sports, bro. The show is Hip Hop Uncovered. It's about five individuals that behind the scenes was doing big things for hip hop. And I did have an interview in there. I had an interview. Obviously, they splicing up pieces and putting in there a few seconds at a time. Big brother Mac, what up? Cutes called me, but I was busy. Not since third grade, on top of roofs and everything. Hmm.
Took me every
About time, man.
Man, it took me everything in the fucking world. Google had me putting in a new fucking password and all type of shit,
Now, what
man.
kind of hat you got on,
Hold
man?
on, hold on.
Lakers?
Google. Yeah, man. That shit had me putting in all type of shit, man.
Hmm.
So what's up with you, Army?
Oh, ain't nothing up, bro. I'm just chilling.
Yeah. Yeah, I like the
Yes, sir.
little documentary shit on FX.
Yeah.
For the two things, see here and there. Been
Got
fucking
to
with
see your
Loco.
boy. Got
Fucking
to
with
see
Loco.
your boy, huh?
Yeah, I see you up in there, Kyle. You know what I'm
Did
saying?
you say cuz? They cripping on the moon, my nigga?
Nigga, I was cripping on Earth. So why I ain't gonna crip on the moon?
What kind of alcohol they drink up there, man?
And nigga, they drink E&J, they drink white, brown, they drink all that shit, nigga. You just gotta catch it before it float up. Cause it ain't no it ain't got no atmosphere up there, nigga.
So you can't pour out no beer for the dead homies?
That shit going up.
that,
That's all it's gonna do is
that mean
float
they
up.
turned up on the moon there.
Hey,
Everything going up.
yeah, everything going up on that motherfucker. All right.
Yes,
But
sir.
Trip, I always be on your platform. What I was hitting you for, cause I always be on your platform. I always talk about the shit that I occurred in L.A. As far as growing up in L.A. But as far as Pomona, homie, we was like the outcasts. You know what I'm saying? As
Yes,
far as
sir.
as far as penitentiary type shit went. You know what I'm saying? Um, when a nigga like me started going to that motherfucker in '87, homie, it was a different, you know, LA niggas didn't give us that same respect. They gave motherfuckers that was LA hoods. You know what I'm saying? And so I will always want to tell this story on your platform, cuz, about the cowboy book. And the cowboy book asked some shit how niggas pushed the line on me going in that penitentiary system back in them 80s, in them 90s, homie, as far as a Pomona person on the Pomona side claiming Pomona. You know, for us, oh shit, hold on, cuz. My battery about to go die. Dead. I can imagine how you know what I'm talking about, cuz. So it's got to be about, if you say, I don't know if it was 10 sales, I'll go with 10 sales. So with 10 sales, 2 men in each cell, 3 tiers, that's 60 motherfuckers at the least. We'll give it that, right? So a nigga go in that motherfucker in 80 and 90. In 90. So a nigga on his way to Pelican Bay. Now I already fucked up in Avenal. I went from 12 points to 36 points. Then go to Corcoran, 36 points. My shit go to 64 points. So I stayed out maybe 2 months.
You gotta explain to them what points is.
Points is what you get when you in jail for 115s or going to the
They don't know what
hole.
no 115 is.
Yeah, well, I mean, fuck. Disciplinary actions. Anything disciplinary action that would come under a 115. You know what I'm saying? Whether you doing shit, you go to the hole, anything disciplinary, you'll get a 115. So my points, when your points start at, they give you so many points. My first points when I went to Avenal, I started out with 12 points. So by the time I ended out in parole from Avenal, I had 36 points. I had fucked up that much through 115s and getting in trouble, doing all that. So your points go by the level of what a motherfucker's supposed to be in California jails. You can go from 0, I think it's to 16 or 18, that's level 1. 18 to 20 something is level 2. I may have the range fucked up, but that's the. Then you start getting the 36 to 50 something is level 3. Higher than that is level 4. 50 and above is level 4. I may be fucked up on the numbers, but I know it's around that range. So when I started in level 2, which was the Avenal. I started with 12 points. I left with 36. Got out, stayed out maybe 4 months, 5 months. Came back, went to Corcoran with the 36 points. I raised them 36 points to 60 something points. So I stayed out maybe 2 months. I came back and I knew I was on my way to a level 4. Never been there, no nothing. So I end up in Madrone. So the story of the cowboy book is I believe I was set up. I don't know too much, on that range of maybe this is how I just suspected as I was set up. But nobody fucked with me. Nobody from LA like fuck me. I was only Pomona nigga on the whole thing. I was on the violator with a new beef, 60 something points. So I had the option of either going to Pelican Bay, New Folsom, and I don't remember what the other level 4 was. But I was so dumb enough to listen to another motherfucker that told me if you say where you want to go, they won't send you there. So while I was in classification, I'm listening to this motherfucker. I tell them motherfuckers I want to go to Pelican Bay. So instead, I could either went to New Folsom or whatever. They gave me Pelican Bay. So while I'm in Madrone had, like I say, 3 tiers. they only gave, you fuck with every other day. You went to the yard, then they had showers or whatever. So I started fucking with this. It's been a couple times I done talked about the homie. Damn, god damn. Nigga, take you that much to get fries out the mouth?
No, because they were all the way out the bottom.
Okay, you got them. You good? All right. So, I always talk about my little nigga, little Bo Peep. You know what I'm saying? From schoolyard, man. I think that nigga got like, well, I know for a fact he got 98 to life plus 10. Me and him was real cool. I was 6'2", maybe 170 pounds. Cuz was maybe 5'6", 140 pounds. But me and him was real cool and walked around the yard. A nigga from West Side, from from West Boulevard. Is in for West Boulevard. I can't remember his name. There's gonna be 4 characters in this fucking thing. I can't remember a few of their names, but West Boulevard. So we rolling around. I'm there maybe a week and a half. He got 90. See, AK, if I see your little shots you shooting in the thing. But anyway, y'all didn't cut off Cutes when he was talking. Y'all gonna cut me off now. But anyway, so West Boulevard, when you're in the week in Chino Central, they don't have TVs, none of that. You don't have nothing in the sale. So cuz like, hey man, I got this cowboy book. You want to listen? You want to read it? I was like, yeah, cuz you know what I'm saying? I get the cowboy book. So all 3 of us was on the 3rd tier. Lil Bo Peep's homeboy from 60s, which was uh, Scrappy from 60s. They was crimies, but he was on the 2nd tier. All of us used to just walk the yard. We didn't lift weights. We didn't play basketball. We didn't do none of that shit. So every day, that's what we did. Just walk the yard and them niggas talk. I knew I didn't have as much time as them niggas had, but them niggas was cool as fuck. So this one evening, cuz from West Boulevard gave me the cowboy book. So I read the cowboy book, cuz I got about 3-4 chapters into the motherfucker. And that's how I knew that there was something set up or the LA niggas was testing me. So that morning we get up. Now when they rack for breakfast, they rack 3rd tier, 2nd tier, 1st tier. So they rack us first. So we go downstairs. We waiting in the hallway for them to open the thing. Cuz from West Boulevard, me, him, and Lil Bo Peep from Schoolyard, we all standing there. Schoolyard is talking to somebody else. I'm looking out the window. West Boulevard is talking to a nigga in the cell. And he say, hey, cuz, the nigga in the cell say, hey, cuz, what's happening with that book that you're supposed to give me? And he was like, oh, cuz, none of them niggas knew that my name was Goob. A lot of niggas would just call me Pomona or call me Southside. And this was at the time that Pomona was not, we weren't known. You know what I'm saying? So at any time that motherfuckers wanted to push the line, they would try whatever they had. This is how it was at that time. LA was their whole, even though we were LA County, we were just the farthest east of it. We weren't known because as far as Southside, I mean, we was the like the bottom of the Crips. Most niggas knew from Pomona, they knew Sintown or Tre Seven. So if you went to jail, nigga would ask you, if you say you from Pomona, hey, the first thing come out their mouth, you from Tre Seven or you from Sintown? Nah, nigga, I'm from Southside. Did you get me one? Oh, okay. As we so anyway, that morning he talking to Cuz in the cell. So Cuz say, hey, homie, I was supposed to get that book. Why you didn't give it to me? He said, well, I gave it to Southside. So he said, hey, who is that? I'm looking out the window. If anybody knows about like Madrone, you can look out the windows, you see the outside or whatever. I'm just reminiscing. So Cuz say, what's happening with, what's up with that book? So I turn around, I say, hey, Cuz, I got like 3 or 4 chapters. I'll give it to you. And turn back around. Cuz say, nah, fuck that shit. Homie, I need that book. I say, cuz I got a couple more chapters. By that time, the gate racks for us to go in the chow hall. We go in the chow hall. So I'm a coffee nigga. I gotta have my coffee every motherfucking morning. So I get my little tray, go into the coffee line. Niggas is waiting in the coffee. Other niggas is getting, cuz walk right behind me. Say, hey, nigga, you don't know who the fuck I am. Cuz was from 190. I'll never forget that. I don't know cuz name because from 190. So I knew that all the other niggas that was rips within the car knew that the shit was going down because nobody said shit to me. So when cuz hit me, I turn around, I say, cuz, I don't give a fuck. I put my tray down. We like square up, but at that time in that business in that situation, niggas jumped up like, nah, cuz y'all not finna do it because it was Don moves in there, it was essays in there, and you didn't do that at that time. You didn't get down as far as black niggas getting down. You didn't get down like that. So when them niggas jump up, no, y'all not gonna do this in here. I get my coffee, I go to the table. Don't nobody sit at the table with me. I'm by myself. Now, mind you, every nigga got a celly. You know what I'm saying? So my celly don't sit with me. The only nigga that sit with me was Lil Bo Peep from Schoolyard. And he's asking me, cuz, what's going on? And I'm like, man, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? And niggas is looking at me like I done did something wrong. You know? So nigga eat their breakfast. So mind you, when they let out third tier, second tier, and then first tier. So when you finish eating, you go back up third tier, second tier, first tier. So they call third tier. Boom. I put my tray, dump my tray, all that shit. And I'm walking through. It's double gates. There's one gate that you walk through out the chow hall. Then you make a left and you go into Madrone and boom. And then the stairs and then you go up. So when I'm going through the second door, I look up and the nigga that I just got into it is looking at me. And I say, wait a minute, this nigga on the first tier, the fuck is he up going up the steps for? So I start going through motherfuckers. Like, fuck this. So we get to the top of the tier, cuz go right into my cell. Boom. He go into my cell. He got his hand because I was on the top bunk. My celly was on the bottom bunk. So the book was on the top bunk. So cuz just put his hand on the motherfucking book like, yeah, cuz I got this. So me not knowing, I knew anything. I just knew the best aspect was cuz couldn't leave out this cell with that book. So when I walked through the motherfucking bars, cuz said, yeah, I got this book, homie. You know what I'm saying? I'm finna roll. I just grabbed, like, reached behind me and grabbed the bars and closed it. Boom, closed the cell. Now we both locked in that motherfucker. So he's like, oh, yeah, youngster, yeah, okay. Now, cuz got to be at least 6'4", 200. I don't know, somewhere around that range. I know I was 6'2", about 170, 180. We in the motherfucking cell. So, mind you, that's breakfast time. You don't have a lunchtime because we didn't go to the yard that day. So it's just going to be showers where they're going to open the cells for showers. So they come around, they do their little count. So after they do their little count, if I bullshit you not, If it's 100 motherfuckers that was in Madrone, it was like a snail. Drop, nigga, you couldn't hear nothing. Nobody was talking because everybody in there knew what was going on. Cuz was in my cell to get this book. And nobody was gonna talk because they want to hear whatever they heard in that. Either nigga was gonna holler, a nigga was gonna scream, a nigga was gonna, shit like that happen when motherfuckers know. Now, I want to backtrack because 5 cells down from me, it was a nigga from 60s. Much disrespect because I don't remember Cuz' name. Cuz was a cool motherfucker. I can't think if his name was Mousy. I can't think. I know Cuz he was a little short nigga. He used to have glasses. He had gang of time. He had a gang of time, man. But every day that I had been in there a week and a half, young niggas used to come out of Cuz' cell every day. Every night before at breakfast time, whoever was, they would stay in that nigga's cell all night long. And then in the morning they would come out of his cell. So I used to see it. Ain't shit I can say. Just like wondering why a different nigga coming out of this nigga's cell every day. So anyway, so me and him is locked in the cell. So we got to get out. So the first thing he's saying is, nigga, what's up? Nigga, this 190, woo, woo, woo. So I jumped down. There's a two difference. If nobody's been in Central, the bunks or the top bunk goes all the way to the bars, and then the bottom bunk goes all the way to the toilet. So there's a space underneath the top bunk. So me thinking because I was little, I couldn't just fight this nigga like straight head up. Like we gonna trap him. So the first motherfucking punch he do on the first one, he swing and I go up under his body and push him underneath the bunks. I hear like a boom. Fuck, but I don't know what it is. He just basically fall on me. So when he fall on me, we rolling around. He ain't hitting me or doing nothing. So we get up. He's like, nah, he trying to talk because he know everybody in Madrone is listening. He's trying to talk. I say, well, cuz we get it again. So the second time we do it, I do the same thing. He swing, he tried to hit me. I run him up underneath the bunks, and I hear the boom shit. So the third time that we get down, what I realize is he was hitting his back of his head on the top bunk. So he couldn't really fuck me up because he was shook by getting hit by the top bunk. So after the third time, he was like, cuz, we good. Make a long story, the nigga didn't leave with the book. So when it come down to shower time, he's got to leave and go back down to his cell. My cellie, who the niggas done told, this is what I didn't find out. All the LA niggas told my cellie, don't go to the cell. They already knew that he was coming up to my cell to do what he was going to do, to take the book and do what my cellie never fucking told me. They told my cellie to go in his cell and he was coming to my cell. They never said that. So when they open for showers, he go down and go to his cell. I go to the motherfucking showers. When I get out of the showers, I come back. My cellie is in my motherfucking cell. So he had the bottom bunk, I had the top bunk. So I go in the motherfucking cell. Boom. All right, nigga. Take off my motherfucking slider flip-flops, nigga, and turned around and swung and knocked that nigga the fuck out. Beep! Your bitch ass on the top bunk, nigga. You fucked around and let me, you know what I'm saying, and didn't tell me or nothing. The next day, so no, we'll go back to after shower. Shower is dinner time. So dinner time, nobody on neither the second tier, the third tier, or half the first tier seen me. So they thought because I was small and little compared to cuz, I was gonna be knotted up. So when I went to the chow hall at dinner time, I got like a smirk on my face. Like, cause the nigga didn't do that. So I'm walking through it and get to chow. Cuz from West Boulevard, I can't think of his name, and Lil Bo Peep from Schoolyard come to the motherfucking table and said, like, cuz, what's happening, man? Like, damn, cuz didn't do shit to you. I was like, nah, my jaw a little sore, but other than that, because I wasn't swole up as what motherfuckers thought I was. So after dinner time come, as we go into dinner time, this is where your homie come in. I can't think of, and I surely apologize. I can't think of cuz name because cuz taught me a whole lot. He came to the motherfucking thing after that, and he said, "Man, tomorrow night, cuz you coming to my room." I say, "What?" He said, "Cuz you coming to my motherfucking cell tomorrow night." Like, all right, girl. You know what I'm saying? So after breakfast the next day, cuz had me. I had his cell. He went to my cell. I went to his cell. Cuz is the one that taught me how to avoid a knife, how to stick a nigga, how to make a motherfucking a pop gun out of a magazine, how to make a motherfucking pole out of a magazine, how to make a Christmas tree out of a motherfucking toothbrush.
It wasn't Motor Mouse,
Man, I know cuz
the
had
Scary.
he was a short nigga, had glasses, cuz, but that's my man. That nigga taught me, and he knew that I was going to level 4, and I didn't have, I had never been there or nothing. And that nigga showed me so much, homie. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? After that, them niggas, like, yeah, man, them niggas really looked out for me after that, man. After I guess it was a test. All I can look at it as, cuz it was like a test for me. You know what I'm saying? Because it was with an M. I don't know why I want to say mousy but much respect to homie. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? I apologize. I can't remember Cuz name, but Cuz taught me a lot, man. For them 12 hours I was in his cell, that nigga taught me a lot, homie.
Right.
I mean, I'll be honest with that. That nigga taught me how to protect myself as far as getting in a fight with a motherfucker that has a weapon, how to make weapon. That nigga taught me so motherfucking much, man. I stayed in this, you know what I'm saying? And I knew he had all day because they told me that he had a gruesome fucking crime. And it was like, man, that nigga had a gruesome. He was a short nigga and he had glasses, man. I
Mm-hmm.
cannot think of that nigga's name, man. And that's fucked up. You know what I'm saying? But Cuz taught me a whole lot, bro. You know what I'm saying? For them hours that I stayed in that nigga's cell. And that nigga was a clean freak. That nigga was a clean freak like a motherfucker. He talking to me and telling me all things while this nigga on his fucking knees with a bar of soap cleaning the whole motherfucking cell.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm on the top bunk just listen to this nigga. Nigga, listen to this and do this. And yeah, man, that it was a cool nigga, man.
Yeah. Hey, I'm gonna go, man. I'm gonna come back on after part 2 finish.
All right, for sure.
All
I
right,
just
good
came
looking
on for
out.
that little.
All right. Hey, y'all, take it easy, man. I'll be back after part 2 on FX, y'all. If y'all still around, if y'all ain't doing nothing. All right, y'all. Thanks for that one super chat, bro. Appreciate it. I'll holler at y'all later.